Hello, good day viewers. Welcome to this mathematics presentation. So in this presentation, we are going to answer a question that came in mathematics paper 2 for 2024 for GCE candidates. Okay, so this question is coming from Earth Geometry. So this is the question right here. The points P, Q, R, and T are on the surface of the Earth. So take pi to be 3.142 and the radius of the Earth to be 6370 kilometers. Question 1. Draw a sketch to represent the above information, 2 marks. So we need to come up with a sketch that will show the model of the Earth, where these points P, Q, R, and T are going to lie. Okay, so it's just a sketch that is carrying 2 marks. Then from there, we are going to proceed to our second question. So from here, you look at point P. So this P is having these coordinates. So this is latitude, this is longitude. So 80 degrees north, 50 degrees west. Q is having the latitude 80 degrees north and the longitude 80 degrees east. R is having 50 degrees north and 80 degrees east. T is having 50 degrees north and 50 degrees west. So from here, we need to come up with the model of the Earth. Okay, so let's look at the model of the Earth. So this is now the model of the Earth. So remember, on this model of the Earth, since we are saying these points P, Q, R, and T, they have latitudes and the longitudes. So even this model of the Earth must have the latitudes and the longitudes. So we must know where do the longitudes run? How do the latitudes run? So when you look at the lines of latitudes, they run in an east-west. So when I say east-west, they are running in this way. Okay, this is where latitudes are going to be placed. Then for longitudes, the lines of longitudes, they run in a north-south direction. So north-south direction like this. So first of all, we are going to draw these longitudes. Okay, so that we indicate the north and the south pole. So here we can put north, and down here we can put south. Okay, just down here I've put south there. Okay, then from there we look at what we have so that we know. Then I'm going to put another latitude here. Okay, so I'll look at point P. Point P is lying on latitude 80 degrees north and 50 degrees west. So this is the latitude, okay, where we're going to have this 80 degrees north. Okay, and since this longitude is 50 degrees west, the west side is here. So we are going to have this longitude right here. We just indicate 50 degrees west. Okay, now having identified these points, this longitude and this latitude, you can put our points. We can say here we are going to have point P, and here we are going to have point what? Point Q. Okay, when you look at P and Q, they are sharing the same what? Latitude, 80 degrees north, 80 degrees north. Now, why have we put Q here? We have put Q here because the longitude for Q is 80 degrees east. Okay, so this is where we are going to have this longitude. We even indicate 80 degrees east. I hope this is clear. Now, we come to other points, point R and point T. Point R is on this latitude, 50 degrees north, and the point T is on this latitude, 50 degrees north. So, both R and T, they are also sharing the same what? Latitude. Now, there is no need for you to come and draw down here. No, because this is north. So, you can just draw it up here. Okay, so we can put it here like this. Okay, we can put it there like this so that we indicate what is the latitude for these points. Okay, for R and T, it's 50 50. So we can put a 50 here, 50 degrees north. Okay, then before we place these points, we don't know if R is going to be here or here, or Q here, R here, we don't know, but we are going to see, since they are sharing the same latitude. So what will make us to know is the longitude. So look at point R is on longitude 80 degrees north, east. So where is our longitude? This is the longitude 80 degrees east. So your point R is going to be placed right here, okay, because R is on 50 degrees north and 80 degrees east, and this is the longitude where we have 80 degrees east. So don't rush to put the points, you must take time, okay. Then you look at point T. This is our point T. They are sharing the same latitude, so definitely our point T will be right here, okay, right here. Why? Because it's on 50 degrees north, which is this latitude, yes. Then what is the longitude? 50 degrees west. So you can see this is the latitude, sorry, this is the longitude for 50 degrees west. So this is our answer to our question 1. We have made a sketch like this, then you get your 2 marks, okay. So let us now look at our question 2. All right, so now we can look at our question A2. Okay, so our question A2 reads, calculate the distance QR along longitude 80 degrees east. So they want us to find the distance QR. You can see this Q and R, they are sharing the same what? Longitude. So this is the distance they want us to calculate. Okay, so this is our question A2. So since we are finding the distance, okay, so this is the distance of what? Q and R is equal to. So for us to calculate the distance of QR, remember they are saying it's along this longitude. So we are calculating the distance along the line of longitude because Q and R, they are sharing the same longitude. So this is our formula, which is theta divided by 360 degrees times 2 pi R. Okay, because it's along the line of what? Longitude. This is our formula. So from here, this theta is the difference in latitude between point R and Q. So look at the latitude. Point Q is lying on 80 degrees north. Point R is lying on 50 degrees north. So they are lying on the same what? Hemisphere. So north, we are going to subtract. Okay, that will be the value for theta. So theta is equal to, we can get 80 degrees minus 50 degrees. And this gives us a 30 degrees. Okay, so this 30 degrees is the difference in latitude, okay, which we are going to put on theta. So we put 30 divided by 360 degrees times 2 times the pi we have been given in the question, which is 3.142, times the radius of the earth you have been given, which is the 370. So from here, just punch on your calculator and come up with the value. Right, so when you punch on your calculator, this is the value that you are going to get. So you can just say therefore, so we need to leave our answer correct to 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, we write 3, 3. So this 3 will make it 3. Now it will be rounded up by 5. So it will be a 4, then a 0 here. The distance is in kilometers. So this is our, the radius of the earth is in kilometers. So this is our distance for QR. So I hope it's clear how we have answered this one. Let us now look at the second question. Alright, so let us now look at our question A2B. So our question A2B reads, calculate the distance RT. So we want to find the distance R to T. So this is the distance we want to find. Remember, R and T, they are sharing the same what? Latitude, which is 50 degrees north. So you are finding the distance along latitude 50 degrees north. So how can we find the distance along the line of latitude? So there is a formula that we must use. Okay, so our formula, this is question A2B. So the formula, we say distance along line what? RT is equal to. So because it's the distance along the line of latitude here, R to T. So this is our formula that we can use. We can say theta divided by 360 degrees times 2 pi R cos y. So because this is the distance along the line of latitude, so you need to put this cos. So this theta is the difference okay, is the difference in longitudes between point R and T. So which ones are the longitudes? R is lying on this longitude, 80 degrees east. T is lying on this longitude, 50 degrees west. So we need to find the difference between these two longitudes for R and T. And this Y is the angle in latitude, because R and T, they are lying along the same what? Latitude, which is 50 degrees north. So here we need to know that Y, okay, will be equal to a 50 degrees where there is this Y. Okay, then where there is theta, I've said this is the difference in longitudes for R and T. R is on 80, so you get this 80 plus a 50. Now, why are we adding? This one is on east and this one is on west. So 2 points are lying on different hemispheres or different GMT. So we need to add them. So we need to add 80 plus 50. So when we add 80 plus 50, what does this give us? This gives us 130 degrees. So this will substitute on theta and 50 will substitute on y. Okay, so you can write, we say where there is theta, we are going to put 130 degrees divided by 360 degrees times 2 times, so the pi we have been given is 3.142 times the radius of the earth is 370. Okay, then here we need to put cos, we say times cos 50, because we have said where there is this, we are going to put a 50, this one right there. Okay, then from here there's no need to panic, just punch on your calculator and you get the value there. Alright, so once we punch on the calculator, 130 divided by 360 times 2 times 3.142 times the 370 times cos 50. So this is our value. This is the value that you get, which I've written right here. So make sure that you are also punching through the calculator so that we get the same values. Now here we can write distance equal to, so we can leave our answer correct to 3 significant figures. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one will be 9, 2, 9 will make it 3. So this 9 won't change because 1 can't round up a 9. So just a 9, then 0. The radius of the earth is in kilometers. So this is our distance between point R and T along the line of latitude 50 degrees north. So this is our answer that we have found. So I have come to the end of our short presentation. Thank you so much, everybody. So please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You also follow me on my Facebook page and you follow me on my TikTok channel if you want to access more videos. Make sure that you also invite your friends. If you want online tuitions in mathematics and biology, you can WhatsApp me on 0963 6766 15. 0963 6766 15. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.